Oke, David, Sergio, Neymar. Careful, Edgar David, shooting Sergio. Sayang sekali, Bung. Daniel Van Basten, Edgar David, bagus. Salah umpan, Bung. Lagi, terlalu cepat Dwight York. Edgar David, dan pelanggaran. Ya. Hampir saja Akatsuki menyerang. Marquinhos, dua York, langsung ke Neymar, Neymar Junior, Neymar, masih belum kuat Neymar, bung. Seperti semua pemain. Neymar shooting. Hampir saja Neymar dengan Rasen Shuriken. Neymar, Rasen Shuriken. Shevchenko, Cafu, Cafu. Oke. Dua Yop, masih dua Yop. Messi. Oh, Theo Hernandez. Dua York. Neymar mampu. Tendangan Rasen Shuriken. Rasengan. Akatsuki menyerang. Akatsuki. Masih Akatsuki. Ravel Liao. Akatsuki. Masih Akatsuki. Neymar. Messi. Shevchenko. Kabum. Oh, Shevchenko belum cetak gol ya. Oke, next Shevchenko ya. Salah. Layok. Neymar mampu. Tendangan rasa surikan. Rasengan. Shevchenko. Lagi Shevchenko. Mau Messi. Ih. Mari kita rasain surikan. Wait bang, wait. Kita cek dulu ya. Welcome bang, enjoy. Oh, sorry mas. Welcome bang, enjoy. Dari tadi nggak bisa main mas. Lagi maintenance. Rupanya ada Naruto lagi ya. Baru live mas. Ini belum sampai habis babaknya. Tadi live sih pagi, tapi karena nggak bisa online gitu, aku main latihan aja tadi. Tapi sempat live kok. Habis itu main GTA. Ini baru live lagi. Rupanya udah ada event Naruto lagi. Udah dapat semua nih mas. Oke nggak apa-apa, aman. Itu ada event Naruto lagi mas. Ada Kubo sama Leao, siapa lagi ya satu tadi? Ini baru update lagi mas. Kenapa mas? Kan lumayan tuh bansos. Sayangnya nggak bisa mabar kita ya. Ayo bang, komen-komen bang. Enggak mas, udah habis. Koinnya habis kemarin buat gacha Naruto. Enggak dapat 400 koin. Pengen punya kiper sih mas sekarang. Pengen punya kiper epic. Itu Donnarumma bagus nggak? Donnarumma Showtime, Showcase atau Showtime ya? Iya, aku juga 400 kemarin habis. Nggak dapat. Lihat orang di TikTok itu dapat cuma 100 koin katanya kan, bisa dapat. Lumayan mas, Leao kan. Nah ini Modric, Leo, Modric, Pulisic, sama Kubo. Coba tes Leo. Disuruh ngabisin uang tuh sama Konami. Kita coba pakai Leao. Leao. Iya mas, rugi rasanya mas. Cuma buat game ginian kan, kita keluar uang. Mending jajan cilok mas. Oke mas, makasih mas sudah mampir. Leao. Kak David. Leau. Kaki mesin justru. Aduh. coy.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Kubo is making a start. He's having a shot! That's another chance! He's delivered all right! And the game springs instantly to life!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation.
Kubo! And here's Kubo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Kubo. Oh, what has happened here? And he's gone backward here. Carvajal receives it in a good position here. He's had a shot! Kubo! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. And he's got the beating of it. It's Lewandowski! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kubo. Shoots! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Olasagasti. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Bellingham. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a really well-measured ball. Bellingham promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Williams. Tries from distance. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Shot a goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Toljan. Now it's Endrick. Endrick! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Alaba goes short.
Lewandowski. No way through, so back it comes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, this is a great position. And he's taking no chances there. He's in a good position here. Shot could be on. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now. Oh, shoot! Shapes to shoot! Now, how often do you see that?
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Kubo. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! Kubo! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their...
He's having a hit! Bellingham! That is brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away! They are purring, truly purring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's a good foot in there. Kubo. It's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here! Can he finish? Endrick has given away a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Kubo. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Indonesia are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. Back on the way then.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, well played. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Williams. Oh, that's fabulous. Foot in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is good alertness. And here's Lewandowski. Chance, surely! Brilliant from Hendrick! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Great pressure, plenty of it. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And this is Lewandowski. Now the Hendrick! It's a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 99.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to... Big chance! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Well, the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge. Well, their manager seems...
And the shots! Brilliant from Artem Dovbyk! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're...
It's Lewandowski! Oh, he's been caught napping. Has fallen kindly here. Incredible! Just incredible!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Time and again they are repelled. This looks promising. Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he's following up. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Lewandowski. Kubo currently being conscious. Tries one from range. Oh, impressive strike.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Pressing high and with purpose. Aims beyond the defence. Space for him to turn and look. Out of play for a goal kick. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, nice touch. It's a pretty loose pass.
Dovbik clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Cross in, looks like a good one. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Indonesia present their opponents with the best possible chance here. And he's denied. Well, would you believe that?
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And it's been taken short. And the ball's gone astray. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Kubo. Kubo! Kubo! Brilliant! A finish of true class! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 14.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Brahim Diaz. And he's managed to get free. Good chance here! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Indonesia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Five minutes left on the clock. Knocks it into space. Now it's Kubo. Lovely feet. Chance for a shot! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top drawer! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many? And it's made its way to him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Olasagasti. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Brahim Diaz. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Olasagasti.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He has found the way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Picked out brilliantly. Real chance! And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things... Neymar! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
What a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Kubo. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Amrabat did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Bakambu. Kubo.
He's having a pop! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Chance! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Tries one from range!
It's off target and by quite a way.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It's a good ball out wide. Drills.
And a chance!
Oh, he's been caught napping, and it's come back out to him. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And another try! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Seville really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Can he get on the end of this? Rodriguez. Cross flung. Bakambu! Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Hector Bellerin. Hector Bellerin got a long way forward to join the attack. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Anthony looking understandably energised after his goal. Approaching the half-hour mark.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Lewandowski, and here's Kubo.
Decent chance! Kubo! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're back in front.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Indonesia have their lead. Now it's Anthony. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, well played. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Keeper has taken decisive action. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's with the keeper. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. It's Neymar! And that is quite wonderful. A finish of true class. They are purring, truly purring. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Just past the 40th minute mark. Anthony showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Bakambu.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's in plenty of space here. Kubo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So now the difference is 3. Alaba. Kubo. Well, that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Anthony. And it's Hector Bellerin. Now it's Anthony. Great. And that is the end of the first half.
Indonesia have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team. And should that not change, they could go big from here.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. Back on the way then. And this is Neymar! And there's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch-perfect.
Real chance! Brilliant from Modric! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Neymar could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's straight offside. Alaba. Salmakas. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Great chance! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And that's been won straight back. Pulisic. Oh, it's Lewandowski! And he hits the net. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kumo! Oh, that could be pivotal!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Opts to play it back. Lewandowski. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Takes the shot! Indonesia with the corner. They're first. Terimakasih. And he's gone backward here. Neymar being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now, at least the message.
And the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And he's had it nicked away. Pablo Fornals. Great vision. Lewandowski. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Indonesia have their second corner now. They've played it short. Plays it in. And the finish! And that's a sharp finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Hector Bellerin. That's a throw. Pulisic. Amrabat. And here's Anthony. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Rafael Leao. That has not gone well. And it's Rodriguez. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for options for movement. Riquelme wants to run onto this. Alvaro Fidalgo aims beyond the defence. And here's Lewandowski. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? And it's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Now it's Riquelme. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Rodriguez. Now it's Riquelme. Brahim Diaz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Might be danger here. Shot a goal! Stood up well to him there. Alvaro Fidalgo. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Neymar. Oh, good take in a good area. Anthony. Riquelme. Oh, well measured. Isco. De Jong spots it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Indonesia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Kubo walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw it.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Now this could be a chance.
That's good play from him.
Kubo! That's another chance. There it is! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Now, who's going to be first to this? It is a corner, good chance. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Has to go back here. And the shot! He's got a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
There's the shot! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that for him is goal number 10. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency.
He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's good running with the ball. Real chance! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
They've played it short. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And this is Lewandowski. Neymar. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Akman. Played out to the left flank. And that's a throw-in. Pulisic. Ball is over the line. Pulisic. Pulisic is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Approaching the half-hour mark. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball, and he was quick to react. Now that looks a decent ball. Modric. Now it's Rafael Leao.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's Neymar! And it's in! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 36 minutes is
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Indonesia are having a ball here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Can he get on the end of this? Caught offside that time. Rafael Leao is onto this. Rafael Leao! Rafael Leao! That is wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's picked his way through. The ball goes in. They want to be quick to recover this. Great ball, and another try! And it's been taken short. Pings it across. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, this looks sharp. Rafael Leao. He is through here.
2 minutes added time.
Pulisic. And the shot! What a save! Terrific reactions. This possibly the last play of the half. Alaba with the short one. Opts to... Great chance! Incredible! Just incredible!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Where it came from. And the referee has blown for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we good?
Shapes to shoot! Brilliant from Leao! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And now he has 2. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's Lewandowski! And a neat finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Good ball, good take. He's in a great position here. He's found a way through. Now, can they get him away? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Takes Canny finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now.
Lewandowski clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked...
Lewandowski! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he can thump it away. Can he finish? And it's Modric. And here's Lewandowski. Tries a shot! Wonderful from Christian Pulisic. About as smooth as it gets. And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Substitution in progress. Substitution for Indonesia, number 23.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Modric.
It's a promising position.
Pulisic.
Great vision.
Number 56.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Alexis Terimakasih. Coming on the field.
Goes for a shot!
18, Safi Sali. Number 15, Griezmann. Number 16, Fermin. Number 22, Graham Diaz. Number 6, Alexander Arnold.
They've played it short. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Griezmann has it out wide and in space. And he's there to get it away. Great defending, strong and determined.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking to play him in. Not a hint of offside here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. So we have further activity on the bench here. And that's definitely not his best. Spread to the right. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Shot a goal! Oh, it's hit the post! And no mistake! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 17,
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Neymar.
And he's managed to get free.
Neymar.
Now it's Kubo. Now it's Griezmann. Big chance! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 79 minutes is number 15, Antoine Griezmann.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's quick to return it. That's the keeper's ball. No, again there's no way through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement, came up against her. And the shot! No, it's wide.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves...
Decent chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He's on it, can he get away? And he's being shifted off it. And now they can spring out of defence. Olabarieta. He's shifting through the gears here. Akman. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Neymar.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Akman. And it's Griezmann. He's had a shot! And that has faded wide. And here's Griezmann. And he welcomes it in. And that is well cleared. This looks promising. Shoots!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's made its way to him. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Indonesia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would.